Craig, nice not to have a tight one tonight. Bit of breathing room in that result.
There was a lot of breathing room there for a while, and then they sort of basically come back a little bit. Of that they did a good job. It was probably what didn't come back close enough, I suppose. But yeah, they've sort of made the game interesting. But like I say, we thought we played really well the first half. We thought we defended well, and we played well with the ball. Although our first 20 minutes of the second half, we probably took our foot off a little bit, but I thought we finished really strongly. So it was a really good performance. I thought there was plenty of energy about it, plenty of intent, and really happy with how we played.
How impressive was your spine tonight? Like, Munster had the ball on the string, Harry was dominating through the middle, Jerome, Pappy was double.
I think they all played. Hughesy's been on fire the last couple of weeks, but I thought, the other three probably played nearly their best games, this year, and I said that there at half time. I thought it was his best half of footy this year, and we just need him to keep producing that, which he did. So, they were very effective tonight. Very influential in, the score at the end.
And Nelson, like his impact, especially in that first half, there's that charge before one of your tries there, that just set the tone, didn't it? Got you rolling.
Yeah, I thought, that was, as well as he's only had the 2 games this year. He had one up in, feeder sides up in, down in Sydney, obviously. But he got back to a little bit of, what we know he's capable of doing with the ball. I thought last week he done a really good job defensively for us, to be quite honest. And that was the area that we wanted him to get a little bit better at after his game in the New South Wales Cup. But I just thought tonight, he got back to that, being fairly direct with his run and run hard, and like he was pulling through and forward defenders in every run he had. So that obviously takes a little bit of heat off our spine, but also the other players as well. He's had a little bit of it, to be quite honest. Probably the last couple of weeks. It was what was the problem with his late start. I'm not quite sure it's the same one or how bad it is. When he walked off, he wasn't limping, so I'm thinking that's a good sign. But I just go and see the physios and see where we're at with it. But he might just sort of felt something and then decided it was safer to come off. Like I say, I'm not quite sure about that, but safety's not too bad.
What's the story? What's the latest with Xavier? Is it just precautionary?
Yeah, a little bit. He just had a little bit of a feel of it, and the physio said half time, if we had to, we'd probably put him back on, but we just thought it was safer to leave him off. He's had a couple of other little niggles the last couple of weeks, so that's probably put a bit of pressure or fatigue on his hamstring as well. So I don't think either of them are too bad. Hamstring don't have to be too much, to miss a week or two, but I'm not quite sure exactly where they're at, but I know X is not too bad, and like I say, the way Nelson walked off, it doesn't look like it's too bad either.
How do they look for the Gold Coast then?
Yeah. Until I talked to physios, it sounded like X might be a chance, but having said that, it's not a. Although we have got a longer turnaround, obviously playing the Thursday night into a Saturday game, I think. So, but like I say, I'll go and see what the physios think, and then we'll see how they progress during the week.
Munster returning from that groin injury, I think it's still plaguing him, but coming out with a performance like that, it's pretty incredible stuff.
Yeah, no, he was. That's probably certainly the best game he's played this year. But I think it's one of the best games he's played for the club. He was outstanding. I thought his defence was really good tonight too. His contact was real good, and so if he can keep that up, and like I say, just when we need something to happen, he just seemed to make it happen tonight. So as I said, he really influential performance by our spine, and hopefully they can keep it up.
Harry, did you, apart from maybe that 9 minutes where they scored a couple of tries, 3 tries there, like did it feel like everything you guys sort of did worked? And, you know, you're obviously so dominant there in the first half.
Yeah, well, we knew how we wanted to play, and I think we had a good preparation, and that always helps. But yeah, South's to that side that they can score points very quickly, and which was disappointing. We knew we had a good lead, and we had to defend that, and we didn't necessarily think we needed to go on with more points in the game, but just defend that lead. And we probably got a little bit excited there, which you look at our team, and that's always going to probably come into play a little bit. But I thought we did well to get back on track and take control of the game again.
Harry, first win as skipper on an Anzac Day match. What was it like being out there with the atmosphere and the ceremony? Pretty special. Yeah,
it is special. And I've played in a few the last couple of years that you don't take it for granted, and we're very, very honoured and privileged as a club to play on this day. And I think some guys tasted it tonight for the first time, and it's a big game. It's a big game for us as a club, but also the servicemen and women and their families who have served and continue to serve. So I think, we paid our respect tonight with the way we performed.
Harry, did you just want to force yourself over the line for that try, get the first one for the season out of the way?
Yeah, no, I thought, I don't know.
First one?
Yeah, first one. I haven't crossed there yet, but hopefully it just opens a can of worms and there's more to come.
Craig, 14 wins now in a row at Amy Park, and 8th in a row in the Anzac Day game, and biggest crowd you've played in front of tonight this season. It's a pretty good venue for you guys.
Oh yeah, I think all clubs like playing at their home ground, so but as Harry said, tonight's a real special occasion, as I said, for the club, but also the players as individuals. They know what we're out there representing, and we know we're certainly very fortunate to be playing on the Anzac Day. There's not a lot of teams get to do that, so it's just such a massive day in Australia and New Zealand's history, and for us to be able to do what we do on that day is pretty special.
Did you hear much of the Jerome Hughes rumours going around this week that he wanted to go back to Queensland and all that stuff? Did you?
Yeah, I think sort of a couple of days after they come out, because obviously in Melbourne, you don't hear a lot about rugby league down here, so which is a good thing sometimes. But so I think a couple of coaches told me that there was rumours going around, but I think by the time I heard them, I think Jerome had hit it on the head. So. So I haven't sort of taken much notice. He hasn't come and saw me about it, and I'm sure he would if that was the case. So, yeah.
Harry, your coaches praised the spine several times already today. You've had a few weeks of consistency now with the first choice altogether. What's that like as a player, and how good can it get moving forward?
Yeah, I think it's exciting, our roles within the team as playmakers, but what excites me most is the cohesion and squad we have at the moment, and the guys, the rest of the team. A lot of people talk about the spine tonight, but the rest of the team have, they all played 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, and they're probably not getting the raps for it. So week in, week out, they're improving, doing their job, and we got so much confidence in our squad, and that's a squad as a whole at the moment. So I think there's some guys out there that are in career best form and are playing really well for us, and we need them to keep doing that as well.
So guys, thank you.
Thanks, guys.